Hello everyone, I hope everyone is fine. I'm so sorry that I'm not going to be with you today. I'm currently traveling with limited access to internet, so I decided to record this session. I hope you don't mind. Um, Welcome to this session of the spin-off facility. I'm going to speak about our journey, and I'm going to sum up all the details of this section in four different steps: the benchmarking that we did, the mapping exercise, the minimum viable version that we have created, and how we implemented a small project around this spin-off facility. In terms of benchmarking, we discussed several things. We discussed the spin-off and the differences between spin-offs and startups. We discussed also the potentiality of the university spin-offs in the spin-off infrastructure and also the renewable energy area. And taking this in consideration, I have presented to you three success cases that you can also look at through our materials. After that, we began our mapping exercise. With this mapping exercise, what we did was trying to see and to discuss how entrepreneurship can be developed, how we can encourage the creation of these new spin-offs through a spin-off facility. We also have discussed what are the measures of success in this entrepreneurial activity, and for that we have created a matrix where we mapped the internal resources, namely the know-how, the human resources, the funding, the tools, the physical infrastructure, and the networking that we have in the different institutions, the different entities, in four different steps of this creation of a new spin-off, from from the ideation, validation, protection, and go to the market. After that, we have mapped and we have created this sort of code in which we could very easily identify what are the best areas and what are the best resources that we have for each area of the entrepreneurial activity. After that, we have presented to you a minimum viable version of an example of an activity that we can develop with our infrastructure. When we speak about a minimum viable version, we can say that is a suitable solution for the problem. So it has all the essential details, all the essential information that can solve a specific problem. So we have created this minimum viable version for Sol2H2O, so we can that entails the availability of physical facilities that can enable a short-term incubation activity, and this short-term incubation activity is directed to industrial users, so they can develop new products, they can have demonstration activities, or they can showcase to investors the activities of research and innovation. What we can do with this minimum viable version is also the availability of guidelines and support materials to so these activities of showcase the new products can be more assertive. And then we also entail in this minimum viable version a virtual interpretation center, so we can try to increase the integration of the different aspects of the technology transfer and renewable energies, and we can invite all the stakeholders into this space. So what we did was to use University of Évora as an example, and we have developed a model that identified the key customer segments. We include in these key customer segments the metalworking industry, this solar concentrator developers, battery manufacturers, and renewable fuel producers. And we proposed a tailored approach for these different segments. And we developed a pitch deck in which we identified and we detailed a revenue stream, pricing strategy, and partnership opportunities to use Iniesco Évora as a new model of entrepreneurship, a new business model that can be more than a research infrastructure. So this is one example of the center that we want to create, and how the partnerships with the entities that are around the Inesco Évora can potentiate a new business model, and can potentiate also the acquisition of services with industry. So what we did was trying to have this kind of exploitation strategy, so we can use Iniesco Évora as a good example. Now, after this identification of what Iniesco Évora can be, what we want is to have a clear roadmap, moving from the capacity building in entrepreneurship and innovation, so we can use this center, this infrastructure to be a center of capacitation of people around the technology transfer area, and how to create new business models in renewable energies, to go after a market prospecting action, so we can identify what are our potential clients and how we can secure these first clients. Of course, that this can be, if you don't know very clearly what Iniesco Évora is, or if you are not familiar with these business models, this can be a little bit difficult to understand. The idea is to use this example as a framework that we can apply to very different entities. We can look at an entity that does research activity, and we can try to have a different perspective, and how we can use these activities of research in a way that we can create value for society. So I again, I hope we can discuss this more. This is like a small seed, and we need to do much more work in order to create a robust model. But we need to look at this in this way, so we have more sustainable approaches to our activities. Thank you so much, and I want to continue to explore these, and I'm sorry that I'm not with you today. Have a nice day and enjoy Evora. Bye.